Screen is working. Alrighty then. Let's talk to Joyce. Let's have a sip of alcohol. Cheers, Sláinte. Let's continue on our Disco Elysium. Oh, no wonder my wrist felt uncomfortable. Not that I'm actually hardcore gaming in this. I feel like my left hand has been resting for a long time. You don't really use it too much in this game.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see. Very rugged. Good choice. Now, I suspect you had questions. Nothing like talking to pass a rainy day. Am I right? Why,
You're
yes,
on
I
a
am.
boat. We're gonna need a boat. Sláinte. Nice science fish. I'm so proud of you using that phrase. Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on our
Yes, we are.
archipelago?
We are on Le Caillou.
Technically, the neighboring Ozone and Fas Alamer island groups are archipelagos, while La Caillou, by contrast, is a single fertile landmass, the fourth largest island in the world. It is not an archipelago.
Okay, if you want to get technical. The point is, we're all on islands here, and sail
Okay.
is still the most expedient way to get from one island to another. Especially when you're in a hurry to resolve a strike.
So instead of driving up on a BMW or a Mercedes or a Porsche, drive up in a big boat. I is equal to VR, V is equal to IR. So if you wanted I on its own, it'll be V divided by R. So this can be played with a mouse, with just a mouse. You need a few buttons, tab and a few things, but mostly when I'm sitting like this, I'm just playing with the mouse right now. Welcome in, Dan.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not
Tim
a
is very
tank.
protective of his car.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city
I wouldn't
and the
call
islands.
a sailing boat a machine.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
Why?
Why what? Stop thinking.
Take her down. Take her down, Legolas. Let's go. I have police work to do. I'll come off like I'm envious. Yeah, I need to nail her for this.
Before you do, it might be pertinent to ask a few more questions. Learn whatever you can about this boat of hers.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Coeur de
she doesn't call her
19,
a she.
because that's the type of sloop it is. My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm
Okay.
enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Do you have a license for
Officer,
this boat?
I assure you, I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles.
Any smattering of islands in the sea?
Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly fox, you're
Why
not
is Margaret
aggressive enough
Thatcher
to
sailing a
harass
boat?
her further on this.
Good.
She's a lot nicer than Margaret Thatcher, in my personal opinion. Did it tell me about the strike? Hey, about the missing badge again. Do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question. Better not tie the fourth day to the back stay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with. Of course. Of course. How else?
Don't
Trying to
tell
find
her
new
you've got
dialogue.
Everard.
Okay, here we go.
Sounds like he has you running errands, detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you deliver it?
It's a nameless settlement down the coast nearby.
Ah, yes. I've been meaning to go there.
With longing, clear and simple longing. Strange. Why does she want
She
to
has
go
a
there?
personal attachment to it. He wants to build a youth center there for children of Martin. You're quite fond of this village, aren't you?
I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez.
Okay. He was an older man.
He was an older man with impossibly broad
so
shoulders.
She was young and he was an older man? We've all been there, miss. We've all been there.
He's probably dead by now.
Oh.
Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters. These buildings are all carbon copies of one another. Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine.
Slumming it.
We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not. Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited.
When she was in her
Me
youth,
and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats. Like reavers. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in '08. Imagine. A youth centre with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it. Go ahead. Help him. Make it so.
Make it so.
I have no power to stop him. Yes. I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
She is more defensive about it than usual.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this errand yielded you any information? A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that. Oh my.
A real door. We're talking about a real door. This is the racist guy I opened the door
does
to.
not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
My.
Why am I telling her all of this?
What I'm hearing is...
I'm a bit too honest for my own good.
A premises because you suspected that it was involved in the narcotics
Joyce has
trade.
jumped in to be my lawyer. I like it.
And in the process, you turned up some information relevant to your investigation. Only from Everard, surprisingly.
Her bartering mind cannot fathom that you didn't ask anything in return.
Frankly, what was
I'm
done was
guessing
not
being
pretty,
honest
though,
and
but
open with
neither
You have a
was
weird
it
way of
illegal,
using every
and
dialogue
it was not
option.
fun of it.
Really? Is it a bad thing to use every single... The thing is, like, I can't progress anymore, Durap. I'm kind of stuck at the moment, I feel like. So I'm doing the most I can
with
at
what
the moment.
information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of
Okay,
sight.
Kim is warning me about this. Everyone asks Union's militant to fully cooperate with them, so she doesn't seem all that worried about the whole conflict that's developing. Everett says the Wild Pines sent mercenaries after the Union.
The company did not send mercenaries after the Union. I told you in great detail about the mistakes my side made. And of course, I accept them completely.
So the guy who's dead isn't from?
I just hope you don't share
them?
Everart's view on things. After all, as he said, one's dead now. The Pines certainly hasn't killed any of theirs.
Let's keep it that way, she means to add, but then doesn't.
I wouldn't have taken Everard for a saber
Twitch has
rattler.
more Star Wars than Star Trek.
Was he surrounded by Union men he wanted to impress?
Are there many Star Trek? I guess the facepalm one? Picard facepalm? What other Star Trek emotes does Twitch have?
No, it was more like he wanted things to get worse. In secret, of course.
I wasn't using all dialogue options before Durap. I was kind of role-playing a little bit more of the questions I was asking. But today, like since I started the stream, I've been kind of doing everything because I'm kind of stuck. Every kind of person I'm talking to is my last resort because I don't know where else to go. So I'm just probing them to the max ability. This counts as a Star Trek emote. Are you stuck? No, not at the moment. Like, this is my last resort. I need to figure out something from here on in. Does that make sense?
Or he wants you and me to believe he wants to go to war.
There's always that risk, man. But if I may offer my opinion, he means it.
I think he may have just been messing with us. Kim is right. I'm pretty sure he meant it.
I'll think it over, Detective. Thank you for relaying this information to me.
Have I underestimated the Union's ferocity? She has to ask herself by now.
What you've said is quite enough. You've given me a lot to consider. And may have helped me prevent this conflict from escalating.
Or I could have fucked everything up.
Of course,
Knowing
Detective.
me, I feel like I've
You
fucked
can always
everything
drop by later, should something come up. Now, what else can I do for you?
up. Okay, prove your authority. Run the victim's thing. Track down your badge. Find a way into the secret passage. Get Isabel in the nameless fishing village down the coast to sign. Okay. You underestimate Tofu's Pepega. Fair statement, fair statement. Can't even argue with that. Can I not open this door?
There must be another way into the building.
What's that noise down there?
You see a young man on a balcony nursing
Sound.
a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
Drama. Drama's always trying to sneak in with some nice compliments. You hiding something? Speak up, this is the police. No trouble for me, I just want to know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Is it really that important?
Yes.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Looks like you've got a good view of the whirling backyard. Can you tell me anything about that happened about the hanging?
I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinet's standards.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
What?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
Oh, dun 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 dun!
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Yeah, that's rude, calling a gentleman more muscular than me. Have you seen my muscles? Have you seen these muscles? These are scary muscles, chat. Beware.
Last week? I don't know.
Last
Look,
week? Just when the body was murdered? He looks around the courtyard again. Rain patters on the windowsills and dead houseplants. Too late to do them any good.
It'll take more than rain to bring this place back to life.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend. How intriguing. He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, the neighboring windows are streaked with rain.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Why don't I believe him?
That's definitely not his real name.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
Okay, he really doesn't want to be caught talking to the popo.
No. We won't.
He takes one last drag of his cigarette before stubbing it out on the balcony. Although
Now, if you'll
I suppose
excuse
it is
me,
kind of
I
like
really
stabbing.
need to get going.
Ooh, suggestion. Okay, let me put point into suggestion. I'm going to put suggestions into people's minds. Okay, 42%. Let's go, let's go. I'm going to sacrifice another lab rat. Chat, lab rats, I need your help. We need a good sacrifice. We need a really good sacrifice here. Oh, hear us, oh, hear us. Gods of the dice. We ask for your blessing to make our rolls nice. We offer some lab rats, oh gods of the dice. So please take Kip as our sacrifice.
Time to bring out your
sakes,
secret
Kip.
charm. Tears and
Fuck's
begging.
sakes. There's the
Show
door.
him your emotional side.
Out the door.
Throw
and
yourself
eat yourself
before
into the
his
pool of
very
lava.
feet like a dog.
Useless. Time to bring out the secret charm. Oh no, what do you want from me? Do you want me to cry? Please don't go. I'll stop drinking. I'll take out the chest. Just please don't leave me.
No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry. Listen, I really have to go.
Aw,
Good luck with the investigation.
damn. How could have my plan failed there? The failed options are always better. Farewell, cruel world.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
You're right, he probably didn't have anything important to say.
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case.
Is that
there has to
the
be a way
meathead,
of getting
the
inside the
racist
building.
on top of the
Let's go
harbor
check out
gate?
the door near the pier again. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Let's check the door near the pier again. Oh, I know what he's talking about. He's talking about this one. Could be a hardy guy, that's true. That's not a muscular guy, that's a overweight guy though.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished into.
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway.
Authority.
There's no business here.
Okay. Can I put points? I can. Let's put points in authority. Authority! Level up. Okay. 28%. Okay, we need a really good lab rat sacrifice here, chat. I need the best fucking lab rat ever. The best that you could possibly give me. It has to be a good one, guys. It has to be a good one. Oh, hear us, gods of the dice. We ask for your blessing to make our rolls nice. We offer some lab rats as our sacrifice. So please take... Medjay as our sacrifice. Medjay's the good one. If Medjay doesn't work, we've all lost hope.
You can't think of
Fuck.
anything convincing.
It's game over, man.
Time for some police
Game over.
brutality.
We've lost Medjay. Oh, 7. Oh, he's here, Turin, don't worry. Medjay is in the mines. I know. Gasp. Even Medjay didn't work. Can you believe it? How are we supposed to live on from this when even Medjay can't save us now? I'm gonna light this place up! Open up or I'm gonna breach this motherfucker! Ma'am, if you don't open the door, I'm gonna introduce you to lateral vascular neck restraint. And that's gonna hurt.
No, you're not.
Okay, sorry. It was a joke.
You don't scare me, punk. I may be an old woman, but I can still take the likes of you.
The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Any
Doesn't matter
more?
who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
From within comes the faint sound of a
Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No. I already
But it's
told
cold,
you.
and
I'll
it's
go check
wet.
the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
backyard door with the smoker. You already were there.
Damn.
Didn't work.
Fuck, what am I supposed to do? This is so hard. My life is ruined. The smoker on the balcony. Find a way inside the large apartment to the north. Oi, oi, oi. We'll try that door again one more time. Okay, careful of your audio. It's weird. What is with the audio for that door in particular? It's so weird. Okay. I think there's nothing else left for us here. Oh, what's that?
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet, and there's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
We found a key! Oh, my horn.
This must be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. We'll just have to go in and see.
Is it this one? Yes! We found a key! Let's go! That only took forever. This box is filled with cleaning chemicals. Smells of laundry detergent. Ooh. I got new glasses. Visual calculus -1 drama. Oh, I've so little authority already, though. They don't listen to my authority. Evicting notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. That's embarrassing, posting eviction notices. Old shoe rack, boots, sneakers, and old slippers. Apartment 12, a loud rumbling snore comes from within. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. Ooh, what's in here? It's a bathroom? That's random. Moss crawls on the bathroom tiles. Actual moss. These shower curtains are covered in some kind of green slime. How do you get moss inside a building? We have 14 real. We need like 6 more by the end of the day, otherwise I can't sleep in the hotel. I need money. Money, money, money. Must be tofu in a rich man's... I don't know what that lyric even means. Reset swear jar timer. Are you giving bits for if I go for a long time without swearing? 1 cent. I got a 1 real. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall. Okay. Is that simple?
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Use the chainsaw. Why is interfacing so low? Oh, tool not in hand. Okay, 2 seconds. Let me fix that.
This door has been closed with a padlock. The shackle
Nice.
snaps like a twig, and the lock
Through
falls
open
to the
windows,
floor
and
with
the
a
last
little
time it
thud.
was cleaned was a
It
few
should be
days
possible
ago.
to
Oops,
enter
decades
now.
ago. Has that timer ever counted over? Well, once, One Bad Hole gave me 100 bits, I think, right? For the swear
After
jar.
you, detective.
I didn't swear for a whole half an hour, and I got 100 bitties. Oh, it's kind of a nice room. It's not bad. A bullet. Interesting. Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of the capital and such. I had a little ding. Where's the bullet? Which swear word did you manage to not say? None! I just didn't say any swear words. That was the thing, Star. That's how amazing I am. I'm honestly a woman extraordinaire. Photos of revolutionaries posting... Oh, with game? Something? I missed it. A flamboyant poster of a white star. Real lithography. It's weird.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Krasmazov.
Razmazov?
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a theoretical historian. He was a leading figure in the Grad side of the turn-of-the-century revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is
11-day
considered the
government.
father of scientific communism.
The father of
Mazovian
scientific...
thought, or Mazovianism.
Scientific communism? I say you don't swear excessively, but everyone's barometer is different. Yeah, that's true. Loosely disguised Karl Marx? What is scientific communism, though?
The white star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Hey. Nothing else in this room. Oops, 9-day government, and it says 11-day government. What's this? Ooh, 360. I just need $2 and a
You
little
hear
bit.
someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture.
I need
The
$2
number
and a
on
little
the
bit more, and I
panel
have
says
20 real.
10. The
I
walking
don't know why I said
stops
it that way. I
abruptly,
apologize.
But
I
no
wasn't
one
mocking. I was
comes
just trying
to
to
the
pronounce it
door.
properly.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Do I have to open the door?
You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
Fine. Door is locked. A bougie street 46.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Try to find a loophole in the deal.
There is no loophole.
Oh.
The simple truth
That was a
is
success
the
roll.
current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
These people are going to have to move away. Can we do something about
I
it?
should have seen it.
do you
Evrard
mean?
probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone. However, we'll need access to the coast before we do anything. Evrard won't believe you got villager signatures if you can't even get to the village. You can try a forgery as soon as we can cross the waterlock.
And when can I cross the waterlock? I don't know when I can do it.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of
I mean,
some
communism
great modern
communism
ship.
is a
Apparently,
modernist
it's
point
going
of
to
view.
cover
It
most,
is
if not all, of the
epistemological
street and
by
the square
definition,
between
where
the
these
existing
Marxism is.
houses. It's 3 stories tall.
Whenever
It's
you
going
decide.
to be awfully close to the already
I tried
existing
going there and it's just locked. I wasn't able to
Almost.
move. Oh, sorry. Oh, I found another 25 cents. Lads, we're getting there. It's happening. Their mailbox is overflowing. Hello, ma'am.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Oh, she sneezes into her dirty handkerchief. Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
She starts coughing and red spots appearing on her cheeks.
Now, what do you want from me?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residents.
Oh, that's true. I can ask her. I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony.
Yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny
We're looking for
boy
Luce,
who's
exactly
always
one bed home.
smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble, just wanted to talk to him. He's wanted for murder.
Talk?
She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her breath.
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony.
Remember that chat, room 28.
It's one of those doors there.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Ask away, policeman.
Is one of the residents on vacation? Their mailbox is overflowing.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
They probably just moved
Or died.
or died.
I'm looking for a man
Hopefully
in
somewhere
finance.
else.
Trust fund. Blue eyes, 6'5".
No one lives there. It's been empty for months. Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there.
But isn't that the lady I spoke to?
Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a
Counterculture?
house like it's a public space.
Oh, counterculture.
You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you? Great.
Ah,
Young people.
so I needed a
They're
reason to
worse
go
than
there. I have my
rats.
reason.
You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans. Oh, that one is a scientist.
Oh,
a future
the first
scholar.
one that we broke into.
I think he studies astrology at the community
Astrology.
college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Did she get confused?
Something to do with all those stars around his door.
Oh, but those
He
are
asked me
communist
to leave his drawings
symbols.
up on the wall. The symbol of what and how?
You know, the ones who support working class against the capital. It's an ideology. It has some noble aims, but it's also been used to justify terrible bloodshed.
The cleaning lady shrugs and returns
Okay,
to
that might have been
sweeping.
too harsh on the lady.
The clash of ideas and atrocities are as far from her world as fairies and wizards.
Hi, Lucky. Welcome in.
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still...
That astrology comment always just makes me laugh a little bit. As you guys know, there's this famous clip or scene from Come Dine With Me or some like dating UK show. You know, those UK shows like First Dates or whatever. And these two go on a date. They're talking to each other for the first time. Very handsome boy, very attractive lady. And you know, the girl asks, oh, so what do you do? And he says, oh, I'm an astrophysicist. And she goes, oh, I'm a Gemini. It's just that scene and this awkward moment between them. I've said it before, but I always, that scene lives rent-free in my mind.
She leaves an old lady to her business.
If anyone
More than
ever
I can
introduces
say for
themselves as an
others.
astrophysicist to me, I will say that, just for the lols. They might walk away from me and I might have embarrassed myself, but look, if they don't get it, they don't get it.
She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Did
you
they?
could
Good
call
that
it
it was a
even.
joke. It was just so fun. It lives rent
Another
free in my
little room
mind.
Upstairs, right next to the coal room.
Wait, do you mean they edited as in the TV show itself did? Or, sorry, was it the reality TV did, or was it the shorts and the short form content online?
It's barely bigger than a closet.
It's just
But
such a
I
funny
don't
thing.
complain,
I
no.
will
I
actively
have my bed and my
do my
aching
best if I ever
bones
meet
to
an
keep me
astrophysicist like
company.
that. I will
And
do the
that's
same.
all I need from this world.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty. What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
You must be mistaken. I'm a real radical. That's me, Mr. Reasonable. Someone's got to keep... Oh, wait. Okay. I like the idea of me being reasonable. I know I said I was going to be a capitalist, but
The air suddenly feels calmer,
I'm taking on
more
a role of being the
transparent in a
reasonable person
strangely
around here.
tender way. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin. But something tells you it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
First, where's the Kingdom of Conscience?
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a
Reasonable
handful of
capitalists,
times.
pick one. How do you bring these circumstances?
Incrementally. Yawn. You'd get there faster with a little. History's greatest
Why is my
catastrophes
drug head coming
have
up
been
in my
brought about
mind?
by people
Go
trying
away.
to
I
make
don't want
the
to talk
world
to
a
you.
better place. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Tisk tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future.
That's an interesting sentiment.
You may never
We have
live
to go
to see
back.
the
Very,
kingdom of conscience.
very applicable to
Your
these
children
days.
may not.
I don't
Even
see
your
Preserve's
grandchildren
message.
might not.
Preserve
But
hasn't
that's
shown up
no
in my chat yet,
excuse
but I
not
heard
to
his
keep
sound.
working.
Do you get a psychological report? I hope so.
What rationality? What sang-froid? What a fucking joke.
Wait, is the Kingdom of Conscience really about doing things or just preserving the status quo? Okay, what's the Kingdom of Conscience actually like?
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend and even more difficult to
Hey,
describe.
Preserve, how are you doing today?
Partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The king, it's also
Fuck,
post-industrial,
sorry.
post-ideological,
And even
even
post-sexual.
post-sexual.
What does that mean, post-sexual? Post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual? Many of the categories that define and limit it today. I mean, this is a weird kind of concept. Moralist, yeah. It's like for the greater good of mankind and yeah. Fuck it, I'm going with it. Good, just got up. Good morning.
Slow down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow?
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
That's right. Remember, real
It's very
democracy
Star Trek, to be honest.
is just around the corner.
Well, Star Trek
from
is
the
also
show.
socialist as
When
well,
that
but it
real
is very
democracy
moralist
kicks
too,
in,
yeah.
A
I would
long
say
time
it's,
from
yeah.
now, we are all going to be so much happier.
United by mankind. See, this is what we need in our world. To really progress truly as a world and to have world peace, we just need to be at war with aliens. We need to unite as a whole world to fight against aliens. So, if there's any aliens in my Twitch chat at the moment, can you start antagonizing planet Earth? We need a little bit of booty spanking to get us all together again and united. Now I'm just going to go back really quickly. I'm going to go back to that lady because I think I have a warrant now to knock on her door. If I'm
You
not mistaken.
hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Excuse me? Of course not.
If the pandemic didn't do it, I'm doubtful. Well, pandemic wasn't an alien. I vote we can still try and get aliens involved. We can contact them and ask them to destroy our world. Wait a second. That sounds like a plot of a TV show I watched recently. Lul.
You have plenty of reason to enter.
I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's a break-in.
Oh, come on.
Well, that was easy.
Don't mess with me.
That was smart.
I know. I'm so smart. So the show I'm referring... It's a bit spoilery if I say which show. Oh, okay, Karen jumped in there. You guys want the spoiler? Read Karen's message. If you don't want the spoiler, don't read Karen's message.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty
Hi,
Associates.
Amelia. Welcome in.
I am
This is
not
Disco
breaking in,
Elysium.
as I have every
Is that the
right
right-
to be here. The
Yeah, I'm
keys,
listed under
see?
Disco Elysium. It doesn't have many streamers. There's only 1 or 2 people usually playing this game, but it's really cool and unique. When the aliens tried to infiltrate Sol 3, so we wouldn't admit that they were there to invade. Did you have a license to watch that TV show? What do you mean? I had Netflix. I love your horns, thank you. Found him. I lost my horn there for a second. For 1 second I didn't have any horns. I found them again. So Marielle Charpentier, she's an agent. I have every right to be here.
Boy, there are a lot of different keys there.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why?
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written
There's a picture
under
of
a
her with shorter hair
nondescript
inside.
municipal
Look at that
logo.
grin.
There's
Isn't that a
picture
beautiful
of her
grin?
with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Boy.
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
Businessman?
A sudden serious look crosses her face. This story didn't have a happy ending.
But that
So
was months
much
ago.
for my happy
Anyway,
ending.
was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
Sorry.
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent.
3 months!
We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but...
But...
And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
Okay.
A hole in the wall. Can you
Can't
believe it?
it?
And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
She snaps her
The
fingers.
sum must have been puny.
My money has also disappeared, I think. It couldn't have been that much money. These apartments look pretty shabby.
These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a million-real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable. I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years,
So
it's
we
going to
stay here too?
blossom
As
with
far as I know,
artists and
no, we're
creatives
staying
and
in the
those
other
radio
place.
computer wizards.
But I did used to stay in a place that was low-key not legal. Actually, yeah. Looking back now, when you're very young, you know, in your early 20s and in your teens still, and you're renting your first place, you're so naive to what your landlord is like saying is okay and appropriate and threatens you with. This is why I think, yeah, like students do get really the short end of the stick with a lot of renting things because they know the students won't be able to fight back.
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea.
I don't mean like
how we're
legally
going to
renting a
find the
house. I
time
just
or
mean like the stuff
resources
that
to
was in the
fix
house
it.
was not legal or up to codex, if that makes sense. Broke up the place and runs off with that pain. Sounds like our character. I don't know what you're talking about, Hacks. I never ran off.
Both apartments are now unrentable. Both. Of course.
I'm not sure what this apartment stuff is about. I don't remember thinking about best tobacco medicines. Looks like a fine mattress. Don't be ridiculous. You can hear it swarming with bugs. Ew! Bed bugs. I got new shoes! Oh! 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 Ooh. Look at these shoes. I hate the green ones. We're looking better and better each day, lads.
The luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk
Both?
straps.
Why not both?
After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet?
Yeah, in one of my apartments, my landlord, I was moving out. He moved in someone while I still had 2 weeks rent up. So I still paid for the remaining of the month. He moved someone in while I was still paying rent. And you might say, oh, that's just 1 or 2 days overlap. So it was 2 weeks, guys. 2 week overlap on my rent. Started charging them. I was like, okay, I have to go and live elsewhere, but could you pay me the money for the 2 weeks? Didn't give me the money back. Then I demanded the deposit back. He only gave half the deposit. I said, excuse me, where's the other deposit? And he said, no, that's not what you paid. You only paid half the deposit. He just said, you just paid half the deposit. I was like, I didn't. Here's the contract. It says I paid this much deposit. And he just never got back to me. That was my last landlord I dealt with. By the way, did you get the house? We're still dealing with all the logistics, but we won the bid, Turin, yes. So we're dealing with all the logistics now. The engineers, the lawyers, all of that.
Let's hope no one saw you wearing these outrageously expensive and
And no court
ultra-liberal
case, so no small
shoes.
court case is going to take you seriously, you know, taking them over an issue of €150. I know €150 isn't a lot of money. For a fucking student, that's a lot of money. That's 3 weeks worth of food is the way I saw it. 3 weeks worth of food. When you're a student, €150 is a lot of money.
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from
Hi, Aurelia.
locked
Welcome in.
places,
Thank you,
can
thank you. That's what the small claims court exists for. The whole point of it is like the hassle, Nas, to go through it. It would take so long. The messages, everything. If you put like time of money spent on the small claims court, it would sum up to so many hours. Did they take your shoes away? No, they didn't take my shoes away.
Nothing. You're right. Get in there. Deep. Invade every personal space. Break every...
Is he calling out my looting habits right now? It's about sending a message. The driving judge. Oh, really?
Yes, that's what it is. A quick peek here. A short glance there. It's all quite delectable.
I don't know what my brain is accusing me of. I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm not illegally looting. I'm just looking around. Right, chat? Right, chat? Right. Repurposing. The sea below looks cold and wintry grey. Someone has torn down the wall. Oh, this is the hole in the wall she was talking about. Got 20 more cents. Let's go. We're doing this, team, actually. We're getting a bit of money bit by bit. We're only like €1.40 and 60 cents away now. Almost. Or real, sorry. Oh, we're up here. Two-room apartment.
The piggies have learned how to saunter up
Oh, this
staircases.
is this lady.
I didn't think you could do that with hooves. Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Why does she have a bucket?
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil is only used in government vehicles. Or at least that's the idea.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself.
Oh, back in Jamrock.
Back in
I was like, oh
Jamrock.
shit, did she steal this from Kim? Part 2's on Monday. Can donate to get keyboards and or inbox tattoos for me. My campaign is 1.2k and the team, like 80 people, is almost 40k in total. Class. No, that's amazing to hear that your charity is going really well. On Monday. What starting time is it for you? What time are you starting your part 2 charity stream? They really do take advantage of how much hassle the legal system is for small claims. But probably around 1 p.m. CST. 1 p.m. CST. Oh, I think that means I can raid over after our stream. But on a Monday. Yeah. Okay. If you're streaming for a couple of hours, we can definitely give a bit of support and raid over. If my mods, especially Noz while you're here, and remember, obviously all my mods, if you can remind me on Monday, I have it on my sticky note written down anyway. Maybe we can give a bit of support that way to make sure that we raid over to radio on Monday.
Something to think about next time you're driving around in your pretty little piggy carriage.
The whole damn day. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. Then we'll be able to stream. I don't know why, but I'm trying to figure out CST. I live in CST.
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Isn't armor art? Wait.
Ugh, alright. Sad piggy. I'll give you this one.
We did
a
it!
Little girl in the fishing
We
village
found
running around
armored
with
gear
military-grade
accidentally. Let's
handwear.
go!
Look cute as hell. If you haven't
High
been
five,
there,
team! We did
the
it!
village
Accidentally!
is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time. No. That's all.
Thank you.
Actually, I don't even know why I told you what I just told
Look
you.
away, Tetsu. Accidental success is the best.
I have a weakness for animals. It's the animal thing again.
Okay, she's calling me a
Damn
pig
it.
again.
Or a weakness for police officers, miss. Thank you either way.
Nice! We got armor! Tools. Instant photo of tattoos. Wait, where is it? Where is my super suit? Quite literally a super suit though. Head cold, gonna lie down. Oh no! Both Jimmy and Tetsu are sick. It was a bit flirty from Kim, wasn't it, Dave? Karen, wasn't it? Oh. 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate. The rats of the city. Lab rats? Is that you? Is that you guys in the city? I got new pants! Oh, it reduces my reaction speed. But let's see what they do. So the pants I wear now. They're better than the yellow, to be fair. I'll take it.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into.
Oh, I love
Makes you
I love a
look
good
cool,
pocket in my jeans.
Calm and collected. As
Also,
your hand
what
enters
kind
the
of
pocket,
pockets
your fingers brush
can you
against
fit a
something
whole
soft,
hand in?
yet crinkly.
It's such a rarity in women's clothes to have pockets, and let alone pockets they can fully fit in.
Hey, It's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots.
I hope there's no chewing gum in it.
You should inspect it closer if you have time. By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty.
That still only
and
counts as
processed
one.
in Sur Clay
Thanks, Amir, for the follow.
into
Welcome
the
in.
apricot-flavored chewing gum. Loved
Tofu
by
did
kids
not
of
steal
today
the One Ring from
and
Gollum.
yesterday.
I did not.
Something about it is familiar, and not only to your fingers.
Enough coal to last several winters. Smells of chemicals. Cindy? Someone's been sleeping here recently. Oh, I feel a little bit bad now. Oh, let me go into my inventory and look at the chewing gum.
There it is again. The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer. The surface of another planet, or some ancient temple.
Ancient temple?
Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long, long time ago. Millennia ago. On an island of time you can never return to. The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically, and you are rich.
I'm rich?
There is a movement next to you. The shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But when you turn toward it, there's nothing there. Why are you talking to a gum? Bitter, citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger.
Sometimes
like
it gets so involved with
every
these
breath
interactions,
you
and
take.
then your brain is like, why are you being
Whatever
weird?
petrochemical byproducts they used to create this artificial flavor have bonded tightly to the wrapper. Or is
Exactly.
that just your memory filling
Which is
the
a very
gaps?
sensitive topic on the stream. To the point that I get distracted too much.
Until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your closed eyes. Made of toffee, cream, and distance. You just had to take a dive.
Toffee, cream, and distance. Interesting. Oh well. C'est la vie. Go up the stairs. I have 20 real, team. Je suis rich. I am rich and alive. We're gonna make it. We're gonna survive. Gonna make it out alive. I'm so happy. So happy. Stonks indeed. Stonks indeed. The door is locked. You can't get in. Oh. The chair is new. Someone lives back there. Is that it? Is that all I can do here? Oh.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened.
Form a guess about what happened.
A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled
It is
the
very
coastline,
interesting writing.
fired from the water. A straight shot.
I think
into
my problem
Redshall.
is that they're using a lot of cool new fancy words, which is great. I'm learning a bit of English, but also they're making up words, and I don't know which words are real and which ones are not.
The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line. The wind blows through your hair. The sea breeze cuts around you, high on the balcony, as you stare over the edge at the sea. The waves of the Martinez Inlet roll over the fallen remains of the building. What didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What wasn't used as scrap was thrown into the ocean. Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt.
Okay, so it was bombed. But we will learn together. True, true.
A fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers.
5-nation army.
A 5-nation
Isn't that a
army,
Lord of the Rings
hundreds
thing?
of
A Hobbit
vessels.
thing?
They massed airships further
War
down
of the Five
in
Armies,
the
or what is
Bay
it called?
of
Battle of the
Revachol.
5 Armies?
The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization. They were anchored into the ocean floor as well.
I don't understand. I feel like I've watched The Hobbit. I'm pretty sure I watched The Hobbit, all 3 movies, and I just don't remember them. Did I just not finish them?
Many are still there to this day.
Did I remove it from my
If you
memory?
squint,
I'm convinced
you
I've
can
watched
just
them at
barely
least
see
twice.
the shadow on the water, far in the northeast.
Did I really remove them from my
Cannon
memory?
still ready to placate Revachol.
I'm just convinced I've watched them at least twice over. Hi Shaki, welcome in. To Army short of a hip-hop song.
Coalition warship Archer can shoot 50 shells a minute on 20
I remember the
Caroline
big
Archers.
dragon.
They
Yeah?
will reach the city
Yeah, no,
in
I remember that.
58 seconds.
I think I did wipe it from my memory.
The Coalition. But that was a long time ago. I think we should move on. It's chilly up here.
From the eyes of a seagull, a nest of brown hair, not worth the 50-foot dive. From a pedestrian
Oh,
on the
yes,
a
yes.
rugged man staring out to
Benedict
sea, mere feet
Cumberbatch,
from fatality.
as we like to refer to
From
him.
a guest on the balcony of the Whirling in Rags, a silhouette imposing enough to be seen at a distance.
Okay. So there's not much more to do here. The door is locked upstairs, but I wonder if I can go downstairs and talk to the lady and see if she can give me the keys. You know? Wait, there's also downstairs. Let's go downstairs. Have I been downstairs? Wait. Oh. Never mind. 2 seconds. Hello, Pian. Welcome in. How are you doing? I'm just gonna ask her. Maybe she'll give us the keys. Because I'm a police officer.
What now? Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent.
3!
We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door...
Once the hobbits got to
didn't close
Isengard,
the
that is true.
neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
It's the Isengard.
A hole in the wall. Can you believe it?
The sum must have been puny.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. Don't ask me what both apartments are, of course.
Okay. I didn't find the dude, do you know what I mean? And the old lady who was going to shoot me. So I feel like I missed something, you know?
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers.
I'll keep my armistice handy, detective.
He doesn't actually reach for his gun. The star and antlers was developed
Wait,
in
do
the
they
6th
treat
decade
communists
of the
as,
last century
really
and
bad
quickly
guys?
adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution.
I'm good. How about you? We're very good. We're in a bit of a cosplay, doing a 12-hour stream, suffering through, but it's going well. How long are we into the stream? 6.5 hours already. Not bad. Is the cleaner lady not the old lady? Sorry, there was another old lady. Older lady than me. The one with the keys
Even
that
today,
we talked to earlier.
half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure, to symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
Social democrats.
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world.
That's
And at
that's
the
kind of
same
a nice
time,
symbolism.
above it,
I like it.
because white is the color of peace. You see noble aims, but also mountains upon mountains of corpses. They should have taken a more measured approach. Also, you're really smart.
Yeah, I am. Are you wearing antlers? Oh, that question is for when we do Tofu Tech Talk, when we do podcasts.
The price of idealism,
but yes, I am.
unrestrained by humanism.
If you want to know more, there's
Never
a lot more
again.
details in the About Me page. Oh, this is the wait. No. Ah, I found the door. This is where I was lost. The balcony. We found the balcony, team. Jesus, there's so much to explore. The curtain shifts just a little. Someone is watching from within. Are you like Sheldon Cooper? No. I would be a Leonard. I was going to say Leonard Nimoy. What am I saying? I would probably be closer to Leonard in terms of what research I do. Being an applied physicist. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. As one does. You can't cook cactus, I heard. Yes. Oh, the door locked. That's unfortunate. You're sort of a mystery streamer to me. I see. Could have been a science communicator. A lot of people, when they do recommend me, it's usually because of science communication. I did do the science communication aspect earlier. Did you meet... I met way too much of Cuno. Way too much.
This door is made of
Like,
metal
I'm sick
and
of them.
appears to be
I keep going back to him.
reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
Okay.
We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work.
Tomorrow?
How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Okay.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him.
Aw, thank you, Brain. Really appreciate it. Not the cactus you usually
Final
imagine.
count.
Oh, okay.
42.
42. Oh, that's not bad for a pointed-eared elvish princeling. Well, Trazy, thank you so much for the 42. Are you saying I lost connection? If you want, I said yes, and if you want, you can check out more details in the About Me page. There's a lot more
He's probably
details
gone for today.
and explanations if you need more information. But if you need more questions, you're more than welcome to ask. As long as they're not too technical, I won't distract me too long from the game. Too long. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home. Voices from within, singing along to some buoyant dance track. I know what a dance track is, and I know what buoyant is, but I don't know what a buoyant soundtrack is. What do those words mean? The breaker box is full of cigarettes, buzz, and electric wires. Oh! Really? Really? We didn't find the old lady, which is a bit weird, right? Do you know the old lady with the shotgun on the other side of the door? Now, obviously with that sentence, I probably don't want. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Wombat Hole, thank you so much for 100 bits. Appreciate it. I don't understand either. You did. What do you mean, I did? The old lady with the shotgun? I don't think so. Hi, Lady Spookums. Oh my god, look at all those What are those emotes? So many! So many hypes and hearts. Alright, let's look at our to-do list. Find armored gloves. Ask the little girl in the fishing village down the coast who knows something about the armored gloves. The little girl in the fishing village. Investigate an apartment turn for the cleaning lady. Report. Oh, I have to report back to her. I didn't realize. 100 bits. I don't understand, lady. The cleaning lady. That was the same person, right? I don't think so. If it is, that's. I don't think so.
Give me a moment. I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
No one is coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. What? We're killing real estate agents? Dan Stream Street coming in. And an anonymous. Who is this anonymous who just gave a skiff sub to Bobby and kicked off a hype train? Interesting. Interesting. Thank you so much, guys, for kicking off a hype train. Well, almost kicking off a hype train. Kicking off the train. Beats me. I don't know who you're talking about, Frizzer. No one is coming. Lacks women and sexual deviance. That's who comes. Spits. I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment building needs slow change.
Yes. Well, I hope they're good people.
Your statements are too vague to comment.
Back on the menu, boy.
DeFrug, thanks so much for 100 bits. Really appreciate it.
And they call it
You guys, what are you doing?
a mine.
I'm not saying I would murder a real estate agent, but if they're hanging off a cliff... What? What's wrong with real estate agents? Are they bad people?
Looks like meat. Back on the
Oh my
menu,
days.
boy. And they call it a mine.
Oh mine! We have a hype train, because Metal Rain just subscribed. Metal Rain, thank you so much for your first subscription. Welcome into Tofu's laboratory. We'll use only primary experiments on you. And Sharky, you have been kidnapped and put into the laboratory against your own will. Did you forget a certain screen? I did. Did you guys see the game now? Yay! Thank you all of you for the hype train. Really appreciate it. Level 3, let's go. Oh, level 4 technically. It's so weird because when there's a level 1 hype train, right, when it says level 1, it said, and let's say it finishes at that. It says, oh, you guys missed the hype train, and it says that hype train has left the station. But if you get it to level 2, it says level 2 hype train. It kind of bothers me a little bit about the hype train. Now, where should we go next? Oh, the little girl in the fishing village. That's what I want to do. I don't know how to get to the fishing village. Let's try.
Son, you've really let yourself go. It's a disgrace. But Coach Physical Instrument is going to get you back in prime condition.
Bothers me a little
takes
too.
1,000,000 push-ups.
What bothers me is the mobile app turning off auto cap on the keyboard. I guess if you don't complete level 1, you don't get an emote. Okay, I see what you mean.
71 years is far too short a time to live among such excellent and admirable hobbits. I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve.
Does a master swordsman insult his own blade? No. I'm going to turn you into an athletic benchmark, you big pussy.
Baltrazi, thank you so much for giving 10 community subs out of nowhere and pushing the hype train to the brink of level 5. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You've given so many this month already though, guys. You Today, you don't need to do anything. Today is the thank you for all the bits and the emotes.
It's going to take blood, sweat, piss, and tears.
Thank you
but
so
when
much,
I'm
guys,
done
for the
with
bits
you,
and gift subs.
you will be
Back
a
on the
master
menu,
athlete.
boy.
Reserve, thank you for yeeting the hype train off the cliff and getting it over the level 5 and pushing it into level 6. Thank you, Reserve. Thank you, Science Fish. Thank you so much, Beltrazi, for the 10 community gifts. You're very, very kind. Kind.
When a man sets his mind and body on
Like
something
dark matter.
and gives
Well,
his
I feel like I learned
110%,
more about dark matter,
he
you
is
know?
sometimes going to piss himself. It just happens. No shame in that.
I try not to do it too often, but generally those topics, dark matter and things like that we talk about, are topics that I don't know things about. And it's kind of cool to look up these things and overview them. And I'll add what I know to the context, and then you guys can throw in what you know as well. Certain catastrophic supernova. Yeah, it's from Muhoodle's stream. Muhoodles is a astrobiologist science communicator here on Twitch. I think she might be like the largest physics related Twitch science communicator streamer, if I'm not mistaken. Hi, Butterscotch. P-A... I don't know what swear word you're trying to cover up there. I'm not sure. When a man gets his mind and body on something and gives us 110%, he's sometimes going to piss himself. It just happens. No shame in that.
Behold, world. Here walks a sportsman, hands choked and hair kept back with a bandana. The Homo Athleticus.
I'm a Homo Athleticus, chat. I'm looking forward to learning more about batteries. Hopefully I'll start electricity next on Monday. I think that's the physics topic I'm going to do on Monday if everything goes as planned. I was supposed to do it today, but I was a bit ill-prepared today. Had nothing to do with me watching Trump versus Biden and putting horns on today. Totally nothing to do with that. The typo gotcha. Oh, it was piss, was it? Okay. So this is the drawbridge I need to cross, guys. I don't think I can get over it. There's nothing I can interact with. Oh, wait, what's that? Is that something? Is that the button I need to push?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque.
Back on the menu, boys. Lind, thank you so much for the 300 bits. You've given so many biddies. Oh my days. My days. Too many days. Too many days in a week, man. Too many days in a week. There's more important things, like Chevron being overturned. Now agencies have power to enforce regulations. No worries.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Wrong lever! Oh, wait, I can actually pull the lever.
Turning it into a bridge that lets you pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then...
I still think you could do 125 hours on Oni easy. As in total or in one go?
Nothing happens.
Push harder.
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday
morning? Okay. What day of the week is it though? Oh, okay. So tomorrow. We can go tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day your captain will call you, and you must obey. I'll see if I can sell some stuff to this guy.
Hello, hello. Sure, let me have a look. I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
Okay.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
No, I like the pen. Lieutenant. No, I'm keeping things that Kim gave me. Okay, it's fine. I'm keeping these figurines. I don't know if I need them.
Another time.
But it's nice to know that I can pawn things off if I'm getting stuck in trouble. Your captain will call you, and you must... Oh, what's that? I can talk to the chair?
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
Choo-choo! Hype train complete at level 6. 19 sub-gifts and 1,836 bits. Thank you so much for so many bits, for so many sub-gifts. You guys really didn't need to. Really appreciate it. This 12-hour stream is for everything you've already
We can
given,
sit on benches
so
after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
I really appreciate it regardless. Thank you.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Oh, okay. Wait, what do you mean when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone? I don't want him to go. Kim, never leave me! Oh?
The afternoon sun shimmers off the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage.
Wait, why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed to? No time. Gotta run.
Do something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery.
Checking out the car.
This is a Caprice Kanema, the Caprice Motor Corps follow-up to their highly successful
We already know all of
workhorse
this.
with its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine, driving the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual gearbox. The Kanema is able to reach 100 kilometers per hour in 13.5 seconds.
That's not
and
bad.
go
I mean,
onto
it's
top
definitely
speed
not a modern
of
car, but it's not
180
bad.
kilometers an hour. The high center of balance is offset by a large battery bank mounted at the bottom of the cabin. feeding all the auxiliary systems and making the Kanema effectively a
We
mobile
appreciate it,
power
exactly.
plant.
It is a cool design. It seems familiar to me, though.
Due to a quite steep price tag, it is very unusual to see one in police livery.
This machine really puts the loco back in locomotion.
Mm-hmm. You want to take a closer look?
Ah, he smiles ever so slightly. I'm boosting his... Aw, look at him.
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
I know some of these words.
Man, that's got to be a major advancement over the KR-18GU engine on the old Caprice 40.
7.2. Supercharged.
The lieutenant is trying to suppress a smug smile unsuccessfully.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot.
You need to slam it, Kim. Make it more imposing. Ever thought of switching to the helium headlights?
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
If we ever get this case solved, maybe we can do it together?
Maybe. Yes, definitely maybe.
And means
Oh,
no.
I misclicked. Wait, what do you mean it means no? Well, I thought I was going to get a friend. I thought I had a friend. No. Maybe never means yes. Fuck the police. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that. I was reading a Listen. I'm not as bad as people make me out to be, okay? 87%. Okay. Now, what should we do? What else can I do? Smoker on the balcony. We have to do that tomorrow. Getting the handman's boots. Actually, how do I do that? He delivered it to the morgue.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio mic.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Not yet, but just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over. Roger
Okay.
that.
There's nothing I can do. Let me think. Hi! Glad to see another disco in the making. I'm gonna run upstairs. I'm gonna talk to the mirror. See if that will help me with anything. Oh, this old lady. Okay, I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit.
Officer. And there's no public phones nearby?
She's agitated and keeps pulling at the frayed edge of
But
her
the last
brain.
time I talked to this lady, she killed me.
The closest
She depressed
phone
me
booth
to
is
death.
down the coast.
As in, like, she
Sorry
wasn't
for the
depressing. She was
inconvenience,
just being
madam.
nice to me, and then it made me sad.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too. The manager was vague about it.
Why would he be vague? This is something to look into later. Ask God, maybe.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi, may I ask what you needed to use the phone for, madame?
Cryptozoologist's wife. Interesting. OMG what? What happened?
To let
What's
the
happening?
young woman who's house sitting
Where?
for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
What if he's the dead man?
Oh, forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Lena. My husband and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take
Okay,
your mind
I'll
off
bite.
the
How long has your husband gone missing
That's
before?
just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully, but you have more important things to worry about.
More important.
But also,
than
the guy who was
missing
murdered was a
expedition.
mercenary, not a
I don't know.
cryptozoologist.
Expeditions often lead to something interesting.
What is this expedition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are
TwitchCon
studying
after
an
parties, probably.
extremely rare species of
Oh,
insect.
is where he's gone?
But they should have returned by now.
Is anyone streaming
They
from
were just
TwitchCon?
going down the
Are there
coast
streamers
across the water
streaming their
lock to
POV
set
while
a
they're
few
there?
traps. He said they'd be back on Monday.
The waterlock that was broken. Could this be it?
Wait, who's this Gary person?
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that. Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day. Oh my. What happened to the water lock? Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if
I
your
wonder if that really is
investigation
me
takes
solving
you to
it.
the other side of the coast,
Disco
please do keep
Tofuism?
an
Hi,
eye
Fat
out for
Factor.
my
Welcome
husband.
Yes, some left-field scientific
We're
research.
definitely
is
coming up with
exactly
some new
what you
political
need
agendas
right
for
now.
sure.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
If I see him, I'll let him know you're here. When or if I get there, accept the task.
Oh, you're such a dear. Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist.
What
to be more
is a
precise.
cryptozoologist?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
Oh, that's not what I thought it meant.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
She's used to playing off such insults casually, but they still affect her.
It's a fake science? Is it actually, though?
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious.
It's working to discover uncovered species. Oh,
Searching for
that's not
such
that
species
crazy.
called cryptids is difficult and often thankless. And frankly, many scientists
I mean, it's
are
not like
too
they're looking for
lazy
the
to do
unicorn,
it.
right? They're looking for different creatures
Universities
and
these
stuff
days
like that
are
that haven't been
rarely
discovered yet.
interested in supporting real research.
The quality of research at Revacholian universities has been on the decline, but you doubt there was ever a time when cryptozoology was embraced by the academic elite.
Oh dear, I'm not sure where to begin. Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but
Okay.
his eyes are always bright and curious.
Slightly
like a
grumpy.
small
Sounds like
boy's.
every scientist I
And
know.
his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
The majority of it is Bigfoot stuff. Oh, I thought I was like working on insects and bugs and trying to discover and classify new breeds and okay.
You can't go around Revachol feeling grown men's hands. If you want to find her husband, you'll need more concrete information.
I mean, what's stopping us from going around feeling men's hands?
Oh, well,
I would
he's
assume
a
those
bit
are just
shorter than
zoologists,
you,
I
but
suppose.
with a larger frame, and he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
The lieutenant
No, but it's
pulls
like
out
Bigfoot
his
getting it.
notebook
Okay.
and begins jotting down the woman's description.
If you get paid for it, it's a real job. Fair enough, fair enough. Cryptids, the giant bugs among us that come up from Hollow Earth. Really? Is that what it is, Roy?
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him.
Okay.
Even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case. We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn.
Only 16th?
Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
Maybe it's a second marriage?
Dating agency, I'm ashamed
No,
to
not
say.
Hollow Earth.
I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident. And he'd just divorced.
Oh.
We hit it off and, well, here we are.
Oh, so it's not from old age. Okay, that she's in a wheelchair.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
Maybe there was an affair or something like that.
I hope I've been useful.
Suggestion, let's level up my suggestion. Can I level up? I can. Let's level up suggestion. Oh, I can't level up suggestion. I can level up other stuff. Oh. Am I limited by how much I can level up? Okay, okay. I see. Alright, we'll still roll.
There's really no point in manipulating.
And no lab rats
She'd
were
be
sacrificed in the
pleased to tell you
process.
about
Cheers.
Go on and ask.
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
And now there's a colossal squid. Tofu, my sister pause. As I said before, I listen to many podcasts, and some are so outlandish in their subject matter and presentation, it hurts my head. Cryptids among the subject matter. Okay, okay. No worries, no worries. There's no need to apologize.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
He nods and assumes cryptids. Let's hear about all the
We're gonna learn a little bit now.
Ooh, tough choice there.
What's the biggest cryptid?
That would be the giant of Kokonur. The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light.
I kind of wish it wasn't Sunday.
Wastes.
Good, because it isn't Sunday. What part of... Wait, is it Sunday for you, Wombat Hole, already?
Mirage or psychogenous luminance. No one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the horizon and expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision. The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad omen in local folklore.
Fat Morgana.
No animal can be that large. It's a mirage.
That's what makes it so
It is for me,
peculiar.
technically. Oh, no!
A species surviving at the very
I suppose
limits
it's the weekend. You guys
of
can stay up.
scientific law.
I give
The
you
giant
permission.
of Kokonur
Mommy
must
Tofu
be the
gives you
largest
permission.
animal the planet can support. There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can beget.
True.
Some say a gravity anomaly below the Kokonur Desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan sizes.
Gravity anomaly? Digging it. Digging this parascientific stuff right here.
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
But Kim, don't you want to hear about another one?
The lieutenant pauses, thoughtfully.
Ah, fuck it. Let's have more cryptids.
Yeah, let's go, Kim!
Well, the smallest cryptid is the Cryobacter catlensis, a unicellular bacterium.
Unicellular?
It was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Katla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70
And
years ago.
discovered by a geologist, no less. Interdisciplinary
colony
fields.
Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history. Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study. No doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
She injected herself with the bacteria. Dude, okay, look, if you're gonna find a weird bacterium out in the open, lads, please don't inject yourself with it. I highly recommend you do not. I'm not even a biologist, not a zoologist, not a cryptozoologist, but please, for the love of God, don't do that.
Yes, the bacteria had survived in the ice since times
Oh my God, this is literally
immemorial.
the beginning of a horror movie.
It's not hard to see where she could have gotten the idea.
It's actually a little fantasy, but do go on.
I feel like Kim and I would get along really well. I tend to live forever too, as a symbol. She was preparing for the end of times. She wanted to witness and record the twilight proceedings. Immortal bacteria, immortal geologist.
Yes, and
Oh,
she's
she
quite
is?
mad, too. After she treated herself with the bacteria,
Thank
she
you.
stopped
Thank you,
aging,
Baltrazi. I appreciate
but also
that.
became increasingly eccentric and irascible, so that even her oldest friends were forced to pull away.
Did inject ulcer-causing bacteria into the... Yeah, that's true.
We can
That's
assume
true.
that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for
Wash
the
hands, don't eat the bacteria.
lenses coursing
I mean, there's
through
nothing
her
you can do.
bloodstream.
You will eventually eat
The
some sort of
gnome
bacteria every
of
day.
Jeroma.
Sorry if people are grossed out by that. The gnome of Jeroma?
Oh, yes. None of its victims survived. Grieving
Hey, Nine
relatives
Fox,
never
welcome
even
in.
found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved
I hope you enjoy
organic
the
tissue.
gift subs. The gift sub. Oh, you're using Tiny Tofu Wiggle. I was about to ask which emote you like.
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a gangly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it.
Tarpaulin. Right. Tarpaulin? I'm guessing it's a cloth, but what is it exactly? A heavy duty kind of thing, it looks. A tarp.
It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
Oh, Jesus.
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks?
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom.
Ah, I see. I see the problem.
Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself.
Ah.
A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
Alas, always
Alas.
and then it was gone. Isn't that overly convenient?
No, it was a perfectly good explanation. Stop being so skeptical.
I understand your skepticism, but that's what happens
Some
with
people
things
use
that are
tarps as
rare
tents.
and
Okay, so it's a
stand
very
out.
thick material.
Their
It's usually what
disappearance
you
is
cover
most
up a body if
memorable,
you're
and
trying
they
to
are
cover up a
least
murder,
likely
right?
to be found again.
That was a very specific question. Ignore that.
Of course, dear. Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating.
So what is her husband looking
I
for right
shouldn't
now?
bore you with entomological minutiae.
Entomological minutiae.
The lieutenant gives you
I
a
like your word.
sideways glance.
Chat, no need to answer and self-incriminate. Thank you, Yuli. My lawyer has decided to jump in. A waterproof sheet of canvas.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically. but-
Phasmid? What's a
Ah
phasmid?
yes, Phasmatodia. A diverse group of insects whose bodies resemble
Oh!
twigs, leaves,
Like the stick bug.
that sort of thing.
Oh.
Ghost insects, colloquially.
That's not what I thought it was.
Where other phasmids imitate sticks or
Also,
leaves,
plasmid
this
is...
one's a living
phasmid.
reed.
I was thinking plasmid from
Disguises
Bioshock.
itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian
Danny
coast.
Tofu confused.
Hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us, officers.
Ooh, and my name will be in a published paper. Let's go. A win's a win, girl. A win's a win.
I knew it. We're gonna be chasing made-up insects. with
It'll be
cryptozoologists.
fun, Kim. Don't be so pessimistic. It's what tofu makes me cover up the dead lab rat bodies with.
It's not made up, officer. I can assure you. It's simply elusive, so much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all. Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect. Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the
Cryptozoologists don't
Insulindian
do
phasmid
peer-reviewed published
perfectly.
papers.
And they didn't
But you said
even know what they were
a
looking
platypus
at.
was discovered by a cryptozoologist, or was it just that it was a cryptid?
Enthusiasm has wiped the worry from her face. Her eyes sparkle behind her glasses.
I suppose I have something of a personal connection to the Insulindian phasmid.
All
scientists have their little hobby
horses. As a scientist, I don't know what that means. What is a hobby horse? What would be my hobby horse as a scientist? Is that like a little scientific endeavor that I go onto that's actually outside of my real research?
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
Nobody goes into the physics for the money either.
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
Does it have cool powers?
Yes. It can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it stayed hidden all these years.
But what does she mean in a figure of
Centuries
speech?
even.
In the figure of speech.
That's not special at all. Of course it blends in. Most insects
That's
do.
true.
You don't.
Oh dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. Morel can explain it all much better. I
You don't know
wish you could hear
Capatilism,
him
but actually I've
describe
lost
it.
all my memory of the
Then
world.
you'd understand,
Okay.
I'm sure.
That's all for now. Oh, thought complete. White morning. That still only counts as one. Dean, thanks very much for the follow. We have now kidnapped you into the laboratory. I'd say it's your passion in particular. There are a load of animals which were believed to be cryptids, which turned out to be real. Giant squid, gorillas, kangaroos, to name a few. Okay. It's the thing you love. I'd say it's your passion in particular. So I'd be a researcher of batteries, but my hobby horse would be, let's say, radioactivity research. Like, it's not the main body that I'm funded by, but it's secretly my passion. Would that be a fair statement? Not that radioactivity is, but that sentence structure makes sense, does it? Okay. And the little guy gets smaller and smaller as you rise above the dollhouse world. You see him out in the snow, on the streets, in the shop corner, and finally in a matchbox house, sitting by the window, white flowers on the windowsill. You can smell them from up here. It's awful. A white morning, a modern death, divorce, or something similar. All you can do is put more distance between you and him. Make him smaller. Make him less. Stay. Unlock a new slot. Zoom out distance. You're in twice checks and option. Check this one out. Ah. Oh, that's what that does. A horse-like animal with just one horn does not look like something impossible. I know, we talked about this, Lucky. Nas is a big fan of this theory. Like, why the fuck is a unicorn so wildly impossible? And yet, giraffe can exist. Removing it was personal. I assume so, but is that bad? You told Lena Morrill is missing because of the broken water lock. She's still worried. Yeah, we can only do that when the water lock's open. Let's talk to this guy about the
Can
phone,
I
though.
help you? Another thing. Great. I love those. What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. No, you don't. Fucker. Lay off the swear words. They don't make you cool. Besides, the RCM doesn't do search warrants. I know the law. You'll just have to wait for the kitchen to open. If you have to get in there, which you don't.
And why is it Scotland's national anthem? Oh, national animal. That's true. It is, isn't it? Whose is the dragon? That sounded like Johnny's sacrimony. What is the UN now?
You do realize you can just go into the kitchen at 1300 hours. No need for superstar charm or Sambo style.
Yeah,
yes,
okay, sorry.
and the phone company is taking its sweet time sending someone to fix it. It's not strange, it's inconvenient. Who told you that? Fine, yeah, it looked like someone had messed with the wiring.
Someone messed with the wiring.
It was
Dragon
shortly
is
after
Welsh.
the hanging, but I don't know if it's at all related. Plenty of arseholes around here who aren't murderers.
I finished my cocktail. Evolution be like a camel, a leopard, a deer hybrid with a 2-meter stick. Why not? A horse with a horn? Get the fuck out of my office.
If you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know so I can forward them the repair bill. Yes?
Okay. Well, that wasn't overly helpful. Oh, is that a new dialogue here? Tomatoes are sliced so thinly you can see through them. Lovely. That was very important, wasn't it? What can men do? What can men do? Ask the little girl in the fishing village. I can't get to the fishing village until the bridge is down. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, Kuno lied to me. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're going to Kuno. There used to exist hairy rhinos, kind of like unicorns. I mean, yeah, to a certain extent, you could kind of argue that a rhino is technically a unicorn. Is that not as pretty or elegant? And I dare you to ride a rhino, lads.
Fuck does Kuno care? So?
He told me you promised to sick the pigs on him.
Yeah, so? Kuno did sick the pigs on him. Kuno's a man of his word.
Oh, narwhale, that's true. That's also like, what the hell from an evolutionary perspective?
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on. You got fucked. You got fucked, pig. Fucked bad. Of course you're gonna remember this. Now get the fuck out of here, griefing the Kuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
The fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Okay. I can't level up empathy. I'll roll with it anyway. Fuck it, 8%.
He's on your crime.
No, you told him about it and now he...
The city's not fucking lame. You are lame. Kuno's tired of defending Rage City from... And fuck you too, putting Kuno on the spot like that.
That mouth
Kuno
needs a
doesn't
lot
need
more
to
than just
fucking
washing.
explain his
Please
shit.
punch Kuno in the face.
King, he rules here. Fuck did you want?
Yeah.
Explain himself? As if explaining some kind of work? You must get to the bottom of this one of these days.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Alright. Well, that was interesting. Oh, there's so many things to do, but I don't know where to go. I think... Get Isabel in the nameless fishing... Okay, I can't get to the fishing village still. I don't know how to get to the secret passage. Keep searching for the collar. Victim's tattoos. Ask around about possible tattoos meaning. I guess I can... Yeah. Trying to think where else to go. I think I might be stuck now. I think I've done everything I can. There's too many things I have to wait for tomorrow. The cryptozoologist is across the bridge and it's not open until tomorrow, Lucky. So I can't... A lot of the tasks I have are across the bridge and I have to wait until tomorrow for it. There is this thing where I can go to Measurehead and cross past him if I become a racist. Yeah, no, the only thing I can do... I have to become a racist to get past Measurehead. I wonder if I should do that. Should we become a raging racist? Don't become a racist! So I don't think I have anything. Is the clock moving in real time? It isn't. It moves when we have conversations, so we do need to play, if that makes sense. Okay. I'm not feeling too hungry, but I know I'm hungry. Does that make sense? I know my body needs nutrients. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. When did I eat? What did I eat today, chat? Does anyone remember what my eating was? Order me a pizza. No, I had takeout yesterday, unfortunately. I was naughty. So, no takeout today. I only have one on the weekend. You have to be good. You have to be good, guys. Gotta watch that figure. Or health or something. Or protein. Protein shake. Insert more lingo there. Oh, I can collect a bottle, though. I wonder how to get down there, actually. Oh, I know where that is. Never mind, I've been down there before. Oreo shake. Ooh, that sounds lovely. I don't know why I don't order more milkshakes. I feel like it's weird to order it because, like, when you go to get a meal, like a cheeseburger meal, a chicken nuggets meal, whatever you get, it's always a Coke or a fizzy drink you can get, and it feels like such a price jump to not get the meal, and on top of that, get the milkshake that's more expensive inherently anyway. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not less. You attempt to turn the handle to no.
I have a pry bar though. Milkshake and burger is great, but if you're over 35, it should be avoided. Over 35? Is that where we draw the line? Nathan, this way for the following. But that still only counts as one. I'm gonna see if I can have any new dialogue with this dude.
Mr. Dubois, now, what can Everett Clare do for you?
Okay, never mind. What do I do? What can men do? Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. That's the plan now. And I suppose we will talk to Titus and establish authority. I don't think I can. Get the boots off the victim. The body's gone? Wait a day. Track down your badge. I'm going to take a suggestion after I come back where we should go next from chat. If you guys have a suggestion where I should go, I'll take a suggestion. Because I don't know anymore. I feel stuck now. I feel like I have to wait around a little bit. So if you guys have a suggestion, let me know. I've never been somewhere they won't swap the fizzy drink for a milkshake. Really? No, most places it's more expensive. Yeah. Maybe I should try it. We'll see how that goes next time. Anyways, the weird sound is the game. Yes, this is the game. It sounds like a tumbling kind of machine. So I think you might be having a little party at the moment when he comes back. You have a surprise party for him, okay? How do I get down there? Something I could do to get down here. Exactly.
A rusting control panel with several. The crane does not. No screech of.
Nothing I can do to get down there. I learned nothing about Measurehead. Okay. C'est la vie. Oh, yes, I was going to ask a question of where do you think we should go now? Does anyone have any advice or ideas where to go? Based on the quests that I've unlocked so far? I'm gonna head back to the Whirling Stone to see if I can talk to the Isengard. Isengard is a good idea. We should definitely go to Isengard. Is your mic further away than normal? Ow! I sliced my finger open. Ouch. Probably is. Let me fix it. The hell, that hurt so badly. I don't think I did slice my finger. Did I? Am I bleeding? Oh no! I have bubbles on my hand. Okay, that's why that hurt. I have bubbles on my hand. Did someone tell you where to find armor? So we found the armor and we have to go to the fishing village to talk to someone about it. So I can't do that. Unfortunately. We still can't go to the village yet.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
You may retry it.
Establish authority. Did you already try that? You're probably right. The others
First,
are only
tell
there
me
for
someone's
filler,
been raped,
to
and
make the
then
gun
stop
thing
your feet,
hot.
point your finger, turn to the keep, and edge your gun.
Did you already? You're probably right. The others are only there for filler, Did you already try the gun? You're probably right. The others are.
Why?
This is not what he thinks it is. This is a great idea.
What in the name of
What am I doing?
I don't want to give you my gun.
What the fuck is happening, Titus?
Easy, Shanks.
There is no...
Detective.
I want
you
to
don't
turn
have
back.
To demonstrate anything. Let's just get back to the questions.
There's no other way. I know what I'm doing. This is not my first day and... Oh my god, I fucked up.
Tilts his head.
Be careful. It's loaded.
Good. Now put it in your mouth.
What? What am I doing? Please, chat, make this stop.
What are you doing?
Genuine panic flies across the lieutenant's face.
Fellas, you getting any of this?
You will never forget what happens in 5 seconds. If you don't, I'll better get... Oh my god, please, guys. What is going on? Give the gun back! I'm trying, but the dialogue won't let me give the gun! Oh, the gun back to... I'm gonna kill myself now. Pull the trigger. Finger on the trigger. You will respect... Okay. Look, I've started this.
We'll solve the case. Look at me. Don't worry. This demonstration is not helping.
Inside the small mechanism,
We're going all out.
hear a
Yeah. Cause I sorta wanna see that shit.
You won't, man. His fucking balls.
Okay, I give the gun back to the lieutenant.
Thank you. Nothing to worry about here, people. My partner likes to play these jokes.
Dark? What the fuck was
I'm
that, you
unstable.
carnies? We haven't seen
I'm
RCM in 4 years.
ridiculously
and this shows up.
unstable.
I knew he wasn't gonna do it, though.
No. I still have my money on him. Sooner or later, he has that look.
The fucking whore left me, I know it. What? Why did I...
Despair creeps into you.
Oh
Getting
god.
fat.
What am I doing?
Whatever
What is
noble
going
intentions you
on?
once had as a police, you're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
I'm done. No one likes cops.
Yes, it can be difficult to be on the receiving end of so much distrust and outright hatred.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective.
Ah! Chopper, 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 cha! Oh my god, I did not save the game. That was the autosave, Nas. That was the autosave. Jesus Christ almighty up in heaven, Frank.